Unrivaled Women's Basketball League is setting a new standard for salaries before even tips off. Miami app. Unrivaled is setting a new standard for women's basketball before one game has been played in the upstart league. In a word, salaries. The 3-on-3 league by Olympic gold medalists Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart debuts Friday, featuring 36 players from the WNBA, ranging from veterans like Brittany Griner to rookie Angel Reese. Unrivaled has the highest average salary for players of any professional women's sports league, with many earning six-figure salaries for the 8-week season. Players in Unrivaled have an average salary of more than $220,000, which is close to the maximum base salary in the WNBA. When it comes to each individual player, I think what we're most proud of is they're making more here per game than any league in the world, Unrivaled president Alex Basil said in an interview with the Associated Press. We want to now set the new standard of what expectation is for pay on the court. A lot of these players are making a lot of money off the court, but it's that the best athletes in the world are compensated for what they do, which is basketball. Leading up to its launch, Unrivaled raised more than $35 million from various sources and dozens of individual investors, including Dawn Staley, Gina Orima, and Coco Gauff. The league has also secured partnership deals with Alley, State Farm, Whittleson, Under Armour, Opel, Miller Lite, Sprite, Sephora, Vistaprint, and Ticketmaster to go along with a multi-year media rights deal with TNT Sports. Financial details about the partnerships have not been released. The games will be played on a smaller court with different rules than players are used to in the WNBA, including an 18-second shot clock instead of 24 seconds. Basil said fans can expect to see exciting professional basketball during the WNBA offseason, with games played at a faster pace. Despite the optimism, there are questions whether Unrivaled's model is sustainable. Johns Hopkins Associate Professor of Economics Christina DePasquale says Unrivaled has a strong financial base for an upstart league, but its long-term viability will be determined by TV ratings and whether the advertisers are willing to come back in year 3 or 4. It looks good right now, she said. They have a lot of capital, have a lot of co-owners, sponsors who have bought into this, who have equity. Basil, who is married to Collier, has said Unrivaled has a salary pool of more $8 million. That salary pool doesn't include equity or revenue-sharing payments, which all of the initial 36 players have. And with all games being played in Miami at an 850-seat facility, travel costs are minimal, which enables the league to pay its players higher salaries. The league itself also provides a viable option that gives players another way to supplement their WNBA salaries without having to play overseas during the offseason. I think we're not here to be kind of a blip in history, the league president said. I think we want to be here long term. The league also is working to engage future stars, as Unrivaled has NIL deals with Paige Buchers of UConn and LSU's Flauja Johnson. Buchers is expected to play in Unrivaled next season. The timing of Unrivaled's debut comes at an opportune time for WNBA players. Being able to wake up and get the things we deserve, said Reese. It puts pressure on the W, especially with the CBA coming up soon. The WNBA Players Union opted out of its current collective bargaining agreement a few months ago, is currently in negotiations for a new CBA. I think we are going to continue to be kind of the trendsetters for salaries and benefits, Basil said. And I think you're going to see it as well in the WNBA. Everyone wants these players to make more money. DePasquale believes that Unrivaled can help the WNBA. It doesn't have to be a zero-sum game. The success of Unrivaled doesn't mean that it's taking something away from the WNBA, DePasquale said in a phone interview. A Pareto improvement where the success of Unrivaled can be correlated with the success of the WNBA. Phoenix Mercury All-Star Brittany Griner agrees. Unrivaled is showing that you don't need a lot of time to pool resources together, Griner said. Being happy with what we already have is not gonna fly. It'll definitely put pressure on the WNBA to do better. Players say they have enjoyed the amenities Unrivaled has offered during the 2 weeks that they have been in Miami, including the personalized chef at the arena, the 2-bedroom apartments, a glamour room, and rental cars.